Hey, welcome back to Cloudtown Abbey. I'm Abs, and today we are looking at Craft Vapery. Craft Vapery is a e-liquid subscription service. They offer several different options, and I happened to pick up one of their boxes for March. And I wanted to kind of just get a feeling of what kind of juices they sent to you and what their service was like. So I have received my box. I've had a chance to open it up, look inside, taste the juices, and now I'm prepared to share what I've found with all of you. So to start with, Craft Vapery offers seven different options as far as juice subscriptions and prices to match what you need individually. You are guaranteed to receive 30 ml bottles or bigger, and their subscription comes in a package of 2 bottles for $18.99, 3 bottles for $27.99, 4 bottles for $36.99, 5 bottles for $45.99, 6 bottles for $53.99, 7 bottles for $62.99, and 8 bottles for $70.99. Now I know some of those sound like pretty steep prices. However, I do like to just remind everyone that you do receive 30 ml bottles with this. So even though you're getting, let's say, 2 30 ml bottles for the $18.99, with something else you would normally get 15 ml bottles. So I really do think Craft Vapery does a really good job of providing options for everyone. You have the option to get a larger selection of juices or a smaller selection. You know, if you have a good set of juices that you really enjoy and you just kind of want to try a couple new ones every month, then I think this could be a really great option for a lot of people. Now for me, I chose the 3 bottle option just because I kind of wanted to try it out, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to like the service and how well they were going to do matching my taste profile. Now I do have to say they did a fantastic job matching my taste profile, but we'll get into what's in the box in a minute. I want to let you know the setup option for Craft Vapery. So first, it's going to ask you the flavors that you like. There's a bunch of different buttons up at the top with things like custards and coffee, tea, fruit. And the one thing that's really great about Craft Vapery is they break down the fruit into different types of fruit. So you have exotic fruits, tree fruits, berries, and citrus. I know a lot of you out there are probably like me, where you like one type of fruit, but you're not really that into other types of fruit. And while I really like berries, I'm not a huge fan of the exotic fruits. They can be done well, but oftentimes I just find them not really hitting the mark for me personally. So after you select which flavors you like, there is a free-form box to type notes for your curator. I think this is a really great thing because, you know, you can put in there, yeah, you've got these different likes. However, I really, really, really love banana cream pie flavored vape. And they will do the best they can to find something that suits your taste. So after you put that in, you'll go to the next page, which is flavors you dislike. Again, it's the same setup. You've got your buttons up at the top with the same kind of flavor profiling. And then you have the freeform box to type the notes into your curator. Once you pass that, you have your package size. So again, that's your how many bottles you want every month. Then you also select your nicotine level. They have 0, 3, 6, and 12 milligrams nicotine. For my box, I did choose 3 milligram. The other really neat thing about Craft Vapery is that they give you the option to choose a starter kit. So, you know, if you were just looking into getting into vaping and you weren't sure what kind of flavors you would like, what kind of flavors you dislike, or even if you didn't have a setup to be able to vape yet, they have the option to get a starter kit. You have two choices. One is a Joytech all-in-one device, and it's $30. The other is a sub-ohm starter kit, which is a Kanger Top Box Mini, and it is $89.99. So both of those boxes come with replacement coils, as well as the Kanger box does come with a battery. So you don't have to worry about, am I going to select the right size battery? They kind of take care of all of that for you. After you select whether you would like the starter kit, you'll go on to the next page, and then you have additional add-ons that you can choose. There's a couple different coil options, so you can get replacement atomizer coils, and there is an option for cotton for all of you folks that do RDAs, RTAs, stuff like that. And they also have unicorn drip bottles. I did select to receive a 30 ml unicorn drip bottle. It was like $1.50. So I thought that was a really cool thing also. So once you select that, it'll take you to the billing page. Now again, this is another spot where I think Craft Vapery does a really great job. You have the option to either pay month by month, or you can prepay 3, 6, or 12 months at a time. So, if you have the money and you know that you definitely want to try new things every month, you can go ahead and prepay for a full year of service, which is awesome. Finally, they do have one option that does not come with a box. It is just kind of like a member discount option. You pay $4.99 monthly, and you get discounts on their different e-liquids, as well as other member benefits. The kind of juices that they provide in their service, they have juices like Kilo, Cutwood, Dot Mod, Beer Vape Company, and a whole bunch of others. So, it's a really great variety, and it looks like they do also have a Craft Vapery option of juice that is like their own brand. So I'm actually looking forward to trying a couple of their own brand flavors. So with that, let us get into what's in the box. This is the kind of box you can expect when you order from Craft Vapery. And if you are anything like me, you won't realize that this is actually the box. And so you'll cut it open excitedly and then realize that you just opened your actual box that you were going to wait to open. And so you might as well just go ahead and keep opening it and try them out. So once you cut open the box, this is what the inside looks like. You have your receipt, as well as cards that are kind of like an intro to the Craft Vapery team. And then a quality assurance card that tells you basically what you ordered. Then, once you pull back your brown paper, your juices are in the box like this. They're very securely wrapped. As you can see, these are in bubble wrap, and this is still in the box. We did get the unicorn dripper transfer bottle, as well as a second one, so I think they must send one to you in your box anyway, because I only ordered one, but who knows? Maybe I accidentally ordered two. Either way, it's completely fine. So everything arrived super secure. This bubble wrap, as you can probably hear, is sticky, and so it makes sure that your bottles don't run away while they're in transit, which was a really great thing because I'm sure it kept the bottles from getting broken. I will say this one did arrive and it was leaking, But I don't think that was any fault of Craft Vapery, and it hadn't leaked a ton. It was just a tiny, tiny little bit, so it was not a big deal. So the juices that I received in my box this month was Smoothie, the pink banana. This is, they describe it as a yogurt smoothie, a banana and strawberry yogurt smoothie. It's a very, very light flavor. The banana and the strawberry like meld together really solidly, and so you almost can't taste where one stops and the other begins. So it's almost like that they become a whole new flavor together. But like I said, it is very light. It was slightly indistinct because of that whole flavor melding, but it was still a really enjoyable flavor. And it's definitely one that I will continue using until it's gone. The next one I received was from Drip Vault, and it is Fruity. It is described as a blueberry and raspberry and green tea vape. I really didn't get much of a blueberry flavor from this, but I feel like the blueberry added a sweetness to it that probably wouldn't have been there otherwise. With that said, this is really refreshing. It's like a raspberry iced tea. It's not super sweet, it's not super tart. The tea doesn't overpower, and the raspberry doesn't even overpower. But you definitely taste the raspberry, and you definitely do get some tea in there. And then I think the blueberry just provides a good sweet note to it. Like, even smelling it, I don't get blueberry per se. But again, this one was wonderful, and I will continue vaping on it as well. And then finally, also from Drip Vault, we received Baked, which was described as a warm chocolate chip cookie. I definitely think that this is a great flavor. I didn't think I would like chocolate chip cookie because I don't like chocolate chip cookies. But it was really surprising. I did end up enjoying it quite a bit, and I have filled several tanks with this already. You can definitely smell the chocolate. You can definitely taste the chocolate. I will say it's not like a true to life chocolate taste. It is kind of chemically, but that did not ruin it for me. Honestly, I thought it kind of tasted like a chewy Chips Ahoy kind of cookie because of the kind of chemically chocolate taste. But either way, I really actually enjoyed this flavor. And the only thing I could say is, like, if you want a home-baked, like, super soft, true chocolate chip cookie, this may not be the flavor for you, but then again, taste is subjective. Now, if you want something that's more reminiscent of like a chewy Chips Ahoy or, you know, any of those like pre-manufactured little tiny cookies, then you will probably enjoy this. If any of you guys have tried any of these flavors and you found something different, please make sure to leave a comment and let everybody know. You know, we want to make sure that you guys get the best information possible, and because taste is so subjective, something that I really love, you may hate, and that would really suck for that to happen. But it does happen sometimes. So again, those 3 flavors that I received were the strawberry banana smoothie, blueberry raspberry green tea, and chocolate chip cookie. Now, before we go our separate ways for today, I do want to address, this is the second juice company to send, this is the second subscription service to send 2 juices from the same company. And if you watched my sample box review, you know, that kind of, wasn't very fond of it the first time. I'm no more fond of it this time. I just think with so many different juices out there, you don't have to put the same company in the same box. That being said, they are two completely different flavor profiles, even though they're from the same company. So there is at least that there. They did do, you know, 3 different flavor profiles here, even though, you know, they might seem in the same range with the fruitiness. It was 3 completely different flavor profiles that they sent with this. Overall, I think they did a really great job. I think it's a wonderful option for people who are either just starting out and want to get, you know, full-size bottles so that they don't run out every month, and they want to try some new flavors to figure out what they do and don't like. And I think it's a really great value for people who are very confident in the kind of flavors that they like, because they do come in 30 ml. They're guaranteed in 30 ml bottles. You know, if you're really confident in the type of flavors that you like, I think this would be a good option for you also. You know, I think if you're kind of unsure, this may not be the best option, just because it is one of the more expensive options for what you're getting. And the bottles are bigger again. I think when you're not really sure what you like, it might be better to have a smaller bottle, just so that if you completely hate the flavor, you're not having, you know, 3 30 ml bottles that you're never going to use. And there are places that you can trade with other people and get juices that you like, but you shouldn't have to do that. So this company is definitely a great option, and again, I think it would be a wonderful option for beginners or for people who really, really know what flavor profile they like. And the only reason I say I think it would be good for beginners is because it does come with the starter kit. So if you didn't have one, you could pick that up all at the same time. Again, like I said, guys, if you have tried this service, if you agree, if you disagree, please make sure to leave a comment, and also make sure to subscribe. That way we can stay and visit with each other on future videos. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on Craft Vapery, and I will see you guys on the next review. Bye!